Hey guys, at TFL we love to do two things. We love to off-road and we love video production, but to do off-road video production we really need something special. We need a comfortable, a capable, and a spacious photography/recovery rig. Something that will be able to take us to the hardest off-road trail or get us down from the hardest off-road trail. So I'm super excited to announce today that we are discovering new vehicles. The TFL recovery rig. It's a 2004 Land Rover Discovery 2 and it's pretty special. For those of you guys who off-road, you probably see what makes it special, but you know what? We just bought it yesterday. Let me take you through the process of us purchasing this before we take it up our first off-road trail. Kevin, this is the truck. Yeah, I like it. Tell me about it.
I've had it for about 14, 15 months or so.
Yeah.
As built up as it is, I never really took advantage of much of that.
Yeah, I love, what drew me to it was I love the lift. It's got a really nice stance. An ARB front bumper. We've got a Warn winch with pretty cool synthetic cable. Yep. Can we pop the hood? Can we look into the...
yeah, it's open.
Yeah. Looks clean, huh, Tommy? So you said sometimes ABS light comes on?
It does.
Yeah?
Yep.
And you said it leaks from the valve covers?
Correct. Sometimes you can see it off the rear right there.
All right, let's look underneath. Let's see how much oil's underneath.
Probably got a little puddle.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, it's a Land Rover thing.
It's a Land Rover thing. I love how they offset the diff, the pumpkin. I think that was on purpose, right, Tommy?
The idea is you have the most clearance possible on the driver's side, and then they're in line on the passenger side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks really good. It looks solid.
Decade of discovery.
It never lasts here in Colorado, and these windshields have the little heated elements. Does it still work?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything works?
It takes a little getting used to when you're driving it,
Yeah.
because your eyes get drawn to these fine little hairs, but after a few weeks it goes away.
I love that the tires are relatively new. I mean, you know, these Wranglers are the same ones that come on a Power Wagon. You know, sliders, a little worn. You kind of expect that. I like the roof rack. That's cool. Now, usually you could put lights here.
Yep, you can. It has tabs, and then there's wiring for the lights up there.
So the guy you bought it from had lights?
It didn't have it when I saw the truck.
So somebody did. Just snipped it?
Yep.
And you think this goes right to the auxiliary?
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
I love the interior. This is a beautiful color.
Yeah, the tan is the best.
The tan is definitely the best. CB radio.
Yep.
Goes into the lighter. Goes right in there. That's pretty cool. Love that. Now, one of the things that these always used to do is that the headliner would fall down.
Yep.
It's perfect. No problems. Dual sunroofs. Looks like you get a lot of stuff with this. Does this all come with it?
It does.
Yeah, okay. So you've got the ARB compressor right there. That's really cool. And do you have the hose for it?
Yep. It's in one of those boxes, the top one.
Okay. Let's see what's in there. Check it out. I see we're missing a speaker. So I suspect somebody tried to fix the solenoid, probably, and didn't put the speaker back.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm not too stressed by that. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. So we don't have the original one, but we have a copy.
Yeah.
That still works.
As good as the original, yeah.
That's good as the original. And we got a box full of parts here. And of course we're missing a... These were notorious for popping. This plastic got brittle and it broke. So we got to fix that. And then another thing we got to fix is right here I noticed.
Yeah, a little scratch.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be fixing this. I think it's pretty good as is.
Trail damage.
Yeah, just a little bit of trail damage. Are those Max tracks up there?
They're eBay tracks.
eBay Max tracks?
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're ready for overlanding, Tommy.
Oh yeah, for sure, Dad.
So can we take it for a test drive?
Yeah, let me grab.
Do you mind?
Keys.
Do you have both keys?
I do.
Rock and roll. So what's amazing is that everything here works. I mean, that's super unusual for a Land Rover. Has it ever left you stranded? Has it ever, you know, kind of broken down on you?
No.
No, that's good.
It's always started. It's always, for what we've done, gotten us home.
I love this kind of high command driving position where you're sitting up high and you're kind of looking over traffic. That's one of the cool things about Land Rovers. Now the brakes are squishy, so I'm thinking
could be better.
I'm thinking this is going to need some brake work. Yeah, they're pretty squishy.
These cars aren't owned by accident anymore, so the people who have them for a reason.
Yeah, and they know them.
People who like them.
Yeah, people who like them. They want them, they know them. And how thirsty is it?
Average 12 to 15.
Yeah, I figured.
Yep.
Well, I like it. How much are you asking for it?
I'm asking about $5,800 for it.
Yeah, and will you take 5,000?
Maybe a little more than that would be good, but right around there.
How about 5.2?
5.2 can work.
Yeah.
5.2 can drive it.
All right.
Great.
You just sold yourself a Land Rover. That works like a charm, Tommy. By the way, I've never run the Ironclads. You want to run them and I'll get behind the camera?
Yeah, it'd be my pleasure.
All right, you get to get first dirt in the Discovery 2.
Awesome.
So if you guys want to come and wheel here, we're at a place called Bunce-School, B-U-N-C-E. It's right at the intersection of the Peak to Peak Highway and where basically you go to Estes Park. It's not that hard to find. There are a bunch of fun trails here. We're going to go run Ironclads. It's not crazy difficult, but you know, for the first time wheeling, we don't want to go too hard. We don't know this truck's capability. So Tommy, in that Toyota Tacoma video we did where we went up the gulch and compared it to the Jeep.
Sure.
We locked the diff right away, we put it in 4 low, and people are like, well, why do you do that? Why don't you wait till it gets hard?
Well, my view on this, and I've talked to a lot of the off-road guys, is by the time you need all that tech, it's too late, right? You want to have that tech engaged and ready to go so that when you do need it, it's already set in place.
Yeah, I mean, basically you don't want to get stuck because by the time you get stuck, you're stuck.
Yeah, you're stuck. So on this Land Rover Discovery 2, we have a couple of off-road goodies we can play with. First off, we have a low range. These Land Rovers are permanent four-wheel drive though, right, Dad?
Yeah, sure.
So there's high range, neutral, and then forward through low range. And then to lock the center diff, I just flick it over to the left. And there it goes, you can see right there, got a little dude. Center diff locked. I also have a hill descent control for when we're going downhill, and then an automatic transmission. This Discovery 2 has traction control, which makes a huge difference off-road. It's not as good as the locking diffs, but I've read online that this Discovery 2's traction control works really well to keep you going up the trail.
Yeah, basically it locks the wheel that spins, right?
Yeah, and forces power to the wheel
that has traction. Yeah, yeah, which is similar to the way that the JK Sport works.
Yeah, and it's very common and
but back in 2004,
it was kind of unusual.
Yeah, and the reason we bought this one is because it is a 2004.
Right. So we have the center diff lock, and we have the upgraded styling and the bigger engine.
Let me go out there.
Yep.
And I'll get you going up over these
little rocks.
Yeah. Okay.
3-inch lift, oversized tires, ARB front bumper with a Warn winch. This thing is really set up for overlanding, and I am stoked to be out here in the beautiful Colorado Rockies on such a nice day. So why are these Land Rovers renowned for their off-road capability? Well, it really is the same reason that a lot of vehicles are renowned for their off-road capability. That's because we have solid axles and a body-on-frame construction. Simple as that. What do you think? probably go the hard way.
All right, go the hard way. Looking good, Tommy. Oh yeah.
Traction control.
No problems. You got plenty of clearance. Whoa. Hold on. Let me get over here. We lifted that wheel pretty high. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. All right, dude, my first time wheeling the new TFL recovery rig.
Yeah, give it a shot.
All right. And you said put in third, huh?
Yeah, go ahead and stick it in 3.
Yeah. Land Rovers, Range Rovers have gone very technologically heavy, right?
Right.
It's all about terrain management control.
We don't have that.
We have the earliest version of that. But what I love about this is that we still have solid axles, you know, no air suspension, because let's face it, at some point air suspension always fails.
It just does. And you've got a ton of room too, right? We can put 5 people in here easily, plus all of our gear. Plus if we have to tow something, we have a hitch. So it really has a lot of capability.
And of course,
CB radio.
In case, you know, we need help.
Yeah, for sure. There's also a lot of for camera stuff, there's a lot of little cubbies everywhere.
Yeah.
Just up here there's cubbies, down underneath the seat there's cubbies, there's glove boxes, it's just a lot of stuff.
And a lot of our videographers aren't experienced off-roaders.
Right.
But this is so easy that I'm not sure you need to have a heck of a lot of experience to go wheeling in this. This is going to live on TFL truck because this is a truck.
Yeah.
It's body on frame, solid axles, and even though it doesn't have a bed, it's got the bones of a truck.
I have spotted one issue. Our real-time MPG is a 1.6.
Ouch.
That's not super hot. Well, there are a lot of, let's say, potential pitfalls with Discovery ownership. The primary issue being the head gaskets, which on early Discovery 2s had a failure rate of pretty much 120%.
Yeah, they all blew before 100,000 miles, so I suspect this one blew and was fixed because we're at, let's see, 145,000 right now, so I doubt it would have lasted that long. So I'm hoping it was sorted. I mean, this truck feels like it's been pretty well sorted, right?
Yeah, it does.
That's what really encouraged me to get it, because it feels like somebody spent a lot of time and effort into actually creating a really great off-road vehicle. Yeah, the only thing that really doesn't work is the rear lock on the tailgate.
Yep.
And of course we get the 3 Amigos every so often. And why don't you tell them what those are, just so they're aware.
So the ABS traction control and hill descent control system in these Discovery 2s, they all work on the same circuit essentially. And so if you have an ABS sensor failure, you'll lose ABS traction control and hill descent control. So you lose all of them at the same time, not just one or 2 of them. They all go. And it's very typical.
And now a word from our sponsor. That's right, this episode is brought to you by mud. It's dirty, it's sticky, but it's fun.
So those guys that just went down in those rentals,
yeah,
they said that's a pretty expensive plaything you got right here. Do you think they know it's a $5 grand Land Rover?
No.
No, I think they don't.
I don't think they know that, yeah. Guys, thank you for watching. Let us know in the comments below if you think we've made a smart decision. Let us know if you're Land Rover guys or Range Rover guys, what we should be looking out for. And let us know if you like our latest acquisition.
So I've got our ARB compressor hooked up. We turned the switch to the on position. Should just... There it goes. You can hear the compressor running.